You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, it's happening. It is happening, folks. Now, for the past few days, we've been actually covering the San Jose State women's volleyball team, because that team actually has a male identifying as a female. And folks, 3 teams have already said, no, we will not play against your team while you actually have a male on the team. And the male in question is Blaire Fleming. I believe this person is pretty tall, pretty dominant also. San Jose State is actually undefeated, 10-0, folks. Now, yesterday, another school became the latest one, and I believe the boycott is on. I believe that more schools are going to say, no, we're not going to play you. And now, folks, guess who now is getting sued? The NCAA. Yeah, women, they're just not having it anymore, guys. And I said it many, many times, especially last year. If you want something to change, women are definitely going to have to take a stand. And that's exactly what is happening now, guys. The NCAA is going to have to answer some questions and probably even pay the price. We'll have to see, guys. This is some very, very good news. Now, I don't believe that San Jose State is actually going to kick the trans player off the team. Actually, they're whining now because teams are not playing them. If teams don't play them, guess what? Blaire Fleming does not play. And Blaire Fleming should not be playing against females. It's not fair. It's an unfair advantage because we actually talked about a female volleyball player got a ball spiked in her face by a trans player, and she's still injured right now. I believe that happened almost 2 years ago. But let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go. Right here, guys. Women blindsided by towering transgender volleyball player launch lawsuit against NCAA. This is good news right here, guys. Says here, a group that says it is representing female athletes has launched a lawsuit against the NCAA after the women were blindsided by the inclusion of an unannounced transgender player for the San Jose State University women's volleyball team. Concerned Women of America, CWA for short, filed the lawsuit against the NCAA, cleared 6'1" Blaire Fleming, who identifies as a woman, to play for San Jose this season without telling the rest of the conference that he would be playing, according to Fox News. So they hit this. If I remember correctly, man, when I initially first covered this, I believe that was the case. There was speculation that Blaire Fleming was actually a male, and the school hit it. Yeah. But right here, that is Blaire Fleming right there in quotations, okay? Now, this clip right here, I do believe this is where the announcers are talking about how dominant San Jose State is. Let's go ahead and look at this clip and see, just in case you guys did not see. Yeah, this is it, I believe.
Really making a run in that second set, and maybe even the first.
Here's Warden with the serve. The Spartans with a big kill. How about it, Blaire Fleming? 5 kills in this opening set, and they take the first 25-16. We'll be right back.
Yeah, this is a new clip here, but number 3 right there, that is Blaire Fleming right there, guys. Wow. But quote, this is what they say. This is what the CWA says. We want to protect the integrity of women's sports but also the safety of these female athletes. Many of these schools were unaware that there was a male athlete on this team until this news article came out in April. We just want to make sure that these schools know exactly what is going on in this athletic program, because the NCAA and SJSU had not previously given them the decency to even let them know what was happening. Yeah. So the NCAA was in on this. That's what they're saying here. But anyway, it goes on, quote, female athletes were put in this odd position of showing up on the court and looking at the other side and realizing that something was different about this game. I've never seen an athlete play like this before, which makes total sense considering that this athlete, first of all, is not female. But the net is 7 inches shorter than it should be for male players. Yeah, that's definitely an advantage right there. Petty added that the female athletes feel blindsided by the NCAA and San Jose because they were never told of Fleming's status and inclusion. There's no informed consent for the schools or for the female athletes here. They're totally blindsided when they walk up to the court and they see that there's a male athlete on the other side, Petty exclaimed. Petty added that it was not fair for women to have to weigh a $100,000 sports scholarship, wow, on one hand, and their safety and dignity in the other. The CWA's lawsuit is not the only one against the NCAA over Fleming's inclusion. Another lawsuit was filed by former NCAA swimming champion and women's rights activist Riley Gaines. The suit includes SJSU volleyball player Brooke Slusser. I believe we talked about her before, who alleges that her school did not inform the women that Fleming is a man identifying as a woman. And I'm pretty sure, man, there's some uncomfortable women in the locker room. Slusser added that Fleming can drive a spike at 80 miles per hour, which was faster than she had ever seen a woman hit a volleyball. She added that female athletes are afraid of being concussed by Fleming. I'm pretty sure they are. Quote, due to the NCAA's transgender eligibility policies, which permit Fleming to play on the SJSU women's volleyball team, and which led to SJSU recruiting Fleming, giving Fleming a scholarship. So a scholarship was stolen from a woman. Wow. And allowing Fleming to be in positions to violate Brooke's right to bodily privacy. Brooke has suffered physical and emotional injuries, embarrassment, humiliation, emotional distress, mental anguish, and suffering, the lawsuit states. Fleming has sparked widespread unrest among women's volleyball. San Jose is now facing boycotts from Boise State, Southern Utah, and the University of Wyoming. All three teams have already refused to play against San Jose because of Fleming's inclusion. So there you have it, man. These women are not taking it anymore. They said enough. Enough. And the NCAA, you need to be held responsible because that's supposed to be the governing body, and they're supposed to be protecting the women along with the schools. Now, it definitely seems like these schools are actually protecting the women, but the NCAA has allowed this to happen, folks. And that's a major, major problem. Women can get injured if they go up against Blaire Fleming. What if another woman gets a ball spiked in the head from like a Blaire Fleming, for example, and they end up in a wheelchair? Their brain is broken. NCAA, you'll have blood on your hands. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.